welcome back. Today we're at Poolsbrook Country Park near Chesterfield, and we're going to go and do the Clowne Greenway into Creswell Crags, which was a Paleolithic set of caves where Neanderthal man used to live. So it's about a 16-17 mile ride today, isn't it?
Yep.
And you've got a treat today because Lisa's got a microphone on. So I'll just show you that. There's a cafe. So at the start of the route is a cafe, there's one at the end, and there's a shop in the middle. So happy days. So let's get going. We'll get to Clowne Greenway and I'll tell you a bit more about that when we get there. So this section we're riding along here between Poolsbrook and the Clowne Greenway was known as Seymour Junction, and it was the hub for the coal mining industry in the area. At its peak it had 24 tracks wide, and it was a really busy junction with an absolutely vast, huge signal box and complex of rails. Right, so this is the Clowne branch line. The actual old railway was the bit we were on over there. It carried on and then it joined on, so this bit obviously wasn't part of the railway, but this is cool. Look, you've got a bike station which has been here a couple of years now, and it still looks like it's got most of the tools on, which is always a positive, isn't it? You can come that way, look, back from the top end of Seymour Junction where we turn right is down that way, so we'll go back that way and we'll show you that way. Yeah, let's show you this because there's a couple of nice bridges on this. One station, and there's loads of old sleepers that they've piled up. I don't know why, saving them for a rainy day perhaps. Yeah, and then we're going to get over to Creswell and Creswell Crags. Let's crack on. Oh, warmed up now.
Yeah, it was cold coming through them woods.
Yeah, it was, and we'd only just set off.
Watch this bike. Nice, alright. Hi.
Yep. Hiya.
Hi. I thought that little girl was coming straight for us.
No, she was shouting, wasn't she? So the railway that we're about to join, which is here, actually came in from the right there. So there was two branches here. There was a line out of Seymour and then two lines. One went off to the right there, the Oxcroft branch, and then this one. And the Oxcroft one's just recently been dismantled for a warehouse. This is Markham Vale, which used to have a big huge colliery here, and it's now just industrial units.
What are they going to build on there?
I think it's going to be a big warehouse or something, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. So this railway line ran from Creswell down to Staveley, which is where Poolsbrook Country Park is, and eventually on to Chesterfield. It's fully open in 1875, although it was mostly finished by 1872, and it served three collieries: Oxcroft, Balborough and Southgate Colliery. It's only opened in 2018 as a greenway, this, and the track was lifted as recently as 2013, so I believe it didn't take that much work to convert it. And we have got something cool up here, which I'll show you when we get there.
Oh, it's all uphill.
Yeah, one thing to note on this line, love, is what you've just mentioned. What is it?
Uphill.
It's a very steady uphill to Clowne Station, isn't it? So Clowne Station is pretty much the summit from either side. So you got about 2.5 miles up, and then a nice slight downhill to Creswell, and then coming back from Creswell, a slight up, and a cracking descent though, innit?
Yeah.
It's awesome, the descent down to Poolsbrook from the top. So on our return journey, it really is nice. You can just see the M1 in front of us there, look. and the line was in place well before the M1, so they had to bit of logistics to get the M1 over the railway as it was then. So these two bridge abutments here, this is where the Lancashire, Derbyshire and East Coast Railway crossed over. So it'd come out of Clowne on that side of this line and the station, and then it'd curve across and cross over. Shame the bridge is gone, but yeah, that's a cool little thing, isn't it? I love seeing stuff like that. Right, but there's not a lot left of the Lancashire, Derbyshire and East Coast Railway from Chesterfield. It pretty much got decimated. So we're not far from the only station on this line, and we're heading into this big deep cutting. It is huge, isn't it?
Yeah, I like you going for it.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
So this is not the original platform here, it's been rebuilt, but it is in the original location. Signal post, which I believe was probably off this line, and it's all been done by volunteers. Some more rail there, look, as well. So this station used to be just called Clowne Station. It was called Clowne Station without the E, and then it was changed to Clowne Station with the E, which is the spelling of the town, and then it was changed to the Clowne and Balborough Station, which it now is. Look, that there is what it used to be called. There's a drawing of the station. Look, the building was here where we're kind of stood. But there's a picture of it, look. Cool, isn't it? So I think the sign's where it originally stood. Don't think that lamp is. I'm not sure about the sign, but it's pretty cool. But if you want to learn a bit more about it, you can come and have a look and read this information board and stuff. It tells you a bit about the mines and the collieries it serviced and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then just to the right there is the town centre, 200 metres, where there's a couple of shops. But we're going to head to Creswell now, aren't we, love?
Yep.
Nip into Creswell Crags and show you that, and then we'll head back. We've gone from gravel to tarmac, and I think we're going back to gravel very, very shortly. I'll just quickly show you this. So there's another info board here. Oh, look at that squirrel.
Oh, squirrel.
He's not bothered, is he? Hey, mate. So this big capping stone, well, it's not a capping stone, you see the metal work on it there. This used to support a footbridge, which was just here on the line.
There's one of them things on the side.
Yeah, these are sleepers, look, with the chairs still in them. So I think there was I'm sure I saw a picture.
There's a board there.
Yeah, there's a board there. Oh, it's on here, look. Oh yeah, there's a footbridge. So there's the original bridge. Just there, look. Which is where we're currently stood. I went over the line. And that there was taken from the bridge. Pretty cool, there's the station, look. And showing that lamp as well and the signals on the other side. Yeah, it's cool. And there's the other LD and ECR station, which that line is just over there where Lisa is. But there's nothing left of that, it's just a little footpath.
Signal, Clowne, there was a signal box. Clowne Station signal box.
Yeah, well, this was the other line, weren't it?
It was
So
here.
the other line that came into the other station was this one, look. That ran in along there. So the signal box would have been betwixt the two lines. There's a good word for you, isn't there? Betwixt.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's plenty of info boards if you want to have a read.
Ow.
So that was the LD and ECR box, but it controlled both of these lines. Yeah, it's cool. So as you know, if you've followed the channel for a while, I do love abandoned and the history of what the railways gave us. I'm in no way a train buff, I'm not really bothered about modern stuff. I love the steam era, but these days it's what you can find and discover and explore, isn't it? That's cool.
Yeah.
Right, downhill now, we're picking up speed now, love.
Oh, this is better than going that slog up.
Well, I know, but we're still going to turn around and come back up it.
Yep.
Albeit this side, I don't think this side's as steep as the other side.
It's not as long, I don't think.
No. Another bridge here, look, and this is another way to Clowne, south way. Linear Park. 2 miles to Creswell. Thank you, buddy.
Morning. Morning, afternoon.
What?
It's not morning, is it? It's afternoon.
Yeah. Right, so we're just coming to the end of the Clowne Greenway now. The Creswell end. So to avoid going on a busy road, which is the road to Worksop from Clowne, I'm going to show you a little cut through, which means you only have to cross it. And so this here is Creswell Crags, right on the Nottinghamshire-Derbyshire border. And it's said that Neanderthal man, there's a series of caves in these cliffs. I think there's 7 caves in there.
I think there's more than that.
From the Paleolithic period, they found art from there. So they reckon that Neanderthal man lived here up to 60,000 years ago in these caves, and they found evidence of primitive flint tools and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. You can walk round this gorge and the cliffside for free, but the caves are locked. You have to pay to go in them. And then just down that little path over there is a cafe and a visitor centre. So it's just over there. So you can stop if you're on a bike ride as well. You don't have to be visiting the crags. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought I'd show you that because it's pretty much right at the end of that greenway. Right, so we're going to spin round now and head back down the greenway. Right, so we're just heading back up from Creswell to Clowne. This is the easier incline, isn't it?
Yep.
In fact, what percentage does it say?
Says average. Oh no, I don't know, I can't see.
Okay.
No, I can't see.
1%.
Oh, sugar.
My computer says 1%. I think it's more knocking on 2. It's just steady. It's not brutal, but you feel it in your legs. Right, we're nearly over this crest, and we've got an awesome descent down into back towards Poolsbrook and Seymour Junction.
Oh, that's much easier.
Yeah, you instantly feel it, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to show you the other way back into Poolsbrook now, or the way you can come out of it, whichever you choose. So this here, look, is at Seymour Junction. We were on that path just down there earlier, and that way goes back to the Chesterfield Canal and where that new bridge is at Staveley Basin. So this bit is a little bit boggy, and to be fair, it's always boggy, isn't it? Oh no, muddy. Gosh, a proper bog here, love. Might have been better off walking down Ballast for a bit. Not to worry, oh, it's... Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know why we've come out. I don't remember coming this way.
You walk on the right, love, on the grassy bit, it's not too bad.
Oh no, it's gone right in my foot.
Alright, you obviously stepped in wrong bit then.
Got a lovely wet foot now.
Yeah, it does always frustrate me that little bit, because they need to do something more. It's literally, they've got Poolsbrook and they've got the Greenway, and then they kind of just left the bit in the middle for you to find your own feet, haven't they?
Yeah, it's not great.
And it's a bit frustrating. As you can see, we're going up like a muddy bank, and we just had to come through there. It's just bizarre. And it's literally about a 20 or 30 metre stretch of rubbish, and then you're onto this nice gravelly path again. I don't know, not sure why. Perhaps we'll fix it one day. Right, so we just got the last little half mile into Poolsbrook, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right, crack on. There you go, quick 16 miler on a fair to middling bank holiday Monday. That were worth it. We could have just sat and said tea, couldn't we? So we'll get out and show you some cool little things. So yeah, I enjoyed that, did you?
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'm Rob. That's Lisa. The channel's Bike Ventures. And we'll see. She's never listening, never looking. I'm studying her talking, and she's away with the fairies.
I weren't even listening
Never mind.
to you.
See you on the next one.